Alright, so I'm gonna explain this one, Fractured Mind Spave, because, oh no, I thought it was cool. Okay, so it says start by finding lever in Spave Yard. So obviously we go to Spave Yard, and there's a lever. What's this? Okay, so there's a lever down here. Go up this chain. Yeah, this lever right here. Click that. Go back to Spave Yard, and there are these graves right here. So it says from's, and then what looks to be like a picture emoji, and then O equals 0. So it says start from the darkest grave in the perimeter and include this one. So you start here, go to this one, and then go around to this. So from's is actually a music artist, and the picture refers to one of the songs called Pictured as Perfect. So from's Pictured as Perfect. It's one of the songs. And in the song, there's like a cipher, kind of like a different kind of cipher, a simple cipher, in the song. So there's actually an image on Google that decodes this, which is right here. So basically, you decode this with the cipher in the song. So this first one is white, black, and pink. So if we go to the cipher, white, black, and pink is, let's see, S here. It's the letter S. So that's the first one. Pink, black, and pink is T. Black, pink, and white is O. Black, pink, white, and white is N. This one is pink, white, and black, so that's E. White, black, and pink, which is S again. Black, pink, and white, which is O. Is that black? Can't even tell. Black, white, and pink, which is U. And then black, white, and white, which is L. So we have stone soul, right? But it says O equals 0, so we just replace the O's with 0. So it becomes stone soul, like that. And that's the first part. Alright. So, yeah. So now we have this tower. It looks small, but there's actually a lot. So it says, welcome to the tower. In order to progress, you must solve puzzles on each floor. To travel to other floors, enter the room number over the door on the top floor. Then click the knob. Green numbers will actually use at the end of the puzzle, so I'll show that. But you might notice on the bookshelves, it says there's numbers on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then saying that last number is 0. So basically, we can just assign places to these books. And if we look behind this bookshelf, actually, it says highest to lowest, only listen to the red books, all others deceive. And put one shelf at a time. So basically, you start from the top row and go all the way to the bottom and just count the placement of the red books. So, for example, this top red book is in the placement of 4 if you count 1, 2, 3, 4. This second book is in the placement of 8. This third book is in the placement of 2. And this last book is and a 7. So 4827 is the first part. So we put up here 4827 and open the door. We go on a different floor. The true symbols shall reveal themselves when both parallels are combined. So basically, we only have one part of these numbers, so you can see that these look incomplete, right? But there were 2 shelves. So if we go back, and to go back, you just put like any number that, like anything. You just go back. So if you go back to this shelf, actually, and we do the same thing we did on that shelf. So 1, 9, 1, 3 is what that should be. So 1913. Yeah, so we get to this room. So basically, we were supposed to combine like the paintings from the red room onto the blue ones. So I actually recorded this. So it starts from this one. So this is the red painting on the first floor. And this is the blue painting in the same position. This one. If we overlay those on top of each other, we get the number 8. Next, I get this recording. So next, let me move. So next one, so this one moves onto this one. If we combine those two, that makes a 4. And then after that, so we combine this red and then this blue. Sorry, this blue. Move this. So it makes a 6 if we combine them. So if the code is left to right, so 6, 4, and 8. So that's the first code, 648. Now we're on this part. Okay, so this tree it's kind of a vague hint, but this tree is from Terraria. So the game that we're like that's being referred to is Terraria. So it says bosses, wiki order, descending. This is .gg. So literally just search up on Google like Terraria bosses. So Terraria bosses. And you find that the terraria.wiki.gg, which is what it's referring to here, pops up. So we go here. And basically this jumble of letters is actually the first letter in each word of the boss name. So EOW is going to be Eater of Worlds right here. So it says bosses wiki order descending. So Eater of Worlds is the third boss in the wiki. So that has a value of 3. QB is Queen Bee, and that's the 5th boss. And then finally WOF is Wall of Flesh. Wall of Flesh, which is the 8th boss. So it's 358. Okay. So for number 2, it says number equals an order used by the first puzzle here. So the first puzzle, the order was through the boss descending order. So so if we look at this, Heart Expert 6 divided by Heart Classic 4, lowest value. So basically, what the heart means is like the health of the boss. And Expert and Classic are actually different modes in Terraria. So Heart Expert 6 means the amount of hearts, the amount of health that the 6th boss has in Expert mode. So the 6th boss is Deerclops. And in expert mode, it has 11,900 health. Sorry, 11,900 health. Divided by the amount of health in classic mode of the fourth boss. And the fourth boss is Brain of Cthulhu. So the amount of hearts, amount of health in classic mode is 1,250. So we just do 11,900 divided by 1,250. It gives us 9.52. So that's the second part. So then it says, when done, remove the decimal. For your final room code, put 1 and 2 together, don't add. So 1 was 3.5.8 and 2 was 9.52. So removing the decimal places, we get 358,952. So that is the second floor code. Open. All right, second puzzle. This one's pretty easy. It's literally just following this image right here. So it says A, B, A, B, A, B, B. And then there's this image right here, which is literally just a map of the room. So the big dot is where you start. So this area right here, it's facing this way. This is where you start. Okay, so you start from there, and then you move on to the other points. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah. So you start here. You start at here, right? And what the A, B, A, B, A, that stuff means is to take the value of A or B on whatever sign it is. So for example, the first letter is A, right? And you start at the big dot. So you start at the big dot, right? And the first letter is A. So you just take the A value from this sign. So the A value for this is 1. So that's the first digit. Yeah, 1. And then you follow this red arrow. So this red arrow is pointed there. So that's like this sign right here. And the second letter is B. So we take the B value, which is 6. 6. All right, next one is the middle one over there. We take the A value because that's the third letter. So this, take 2. Oh my god. Okay, 2, yeah. Then we take this one, the A value, which is 5. Wait. Yeah, okay. It's that and then that one. Which we take the B value, which is 0. And then we go back. We take the A value again. So this, take the A value again. And then we go to the front. So 4. And for the last 2, we take the B value. So 2. 2, and then this one is a 4. So the code is this 1625024. copy and paste this. Let's go -4. Alright. So, okay. So these numbers might look like a floor number, but it's actually not. There's actually a troll if you enter those as a number. So it says first 7 of the flight, Paceman. So the flight is referring to like a flight of stairs, and the only stairs here is this. If you look under the stairs, there's a bunch of digits or letters or whatever you call them. So it says Paceman. So what these numbers are referring to is they're referring to the order of these digits here. So 1 would be the first one, which is going to be lowercase t. So basically just follow that. We'll keep this. So the first one is t. Next one is 7, which is just u, uppercase U. Oh my god, correct. 3, which is 6. 4, just Y. Next one is 7, which is U. 2, 5, and 6. Something. So uppercase T, 3 and A. So this, it said it was a Paceman link, so we just get the Paceman link. No, I messed. Oh, okay, wait, I had it wrong, okay. Alright, yeah, that's my bad. I just missed the Y. Alright. Okay, so basically, so it says here, the Minecraft MMORPG. Literally just put this in Google, bro. It's at least that simple. Literally all I did was just put it in Google. Gives this Winecraft, right? So it says axe emoji, so just axe level. You can figure out plus the number it means. So just literally search up Winecraft axe levels. Literally just what was on the Paceman. You gathering tools here. Alright, so basically, if we go to the axes here, so we find it. It's not it, bro. Sorry, axes for wood cutting here. Here, yeah, wood cutting. Alright, here. Wood cutting level minimum to use. So basically, there's minimums, level minimums to use certain materials for axes. That's basically what you need to find. So, jungle, the level for jungle, the material, is 50. It says plus 6. So we just do 50 plus 6, you just get 56. So the first number is 56. Let me move this here. I can't move it. There, okay. So 5, 6, and then birch, just 10, but then plus 9. So we get 19. Okay, and then Willow, which is plus 1, so 20 plus 1 is 21. Oh my god. Jungle plus 2, so 50 plus 2 is 52. Acacia plus 1, so 30 plus 1 is 31. And then Light plus 3. This is 73. Oh my god, this is so annoying. So that is the next floor. Like that. We're on the final floor. Yep. Nothing but a fractured mind. Okay, so basically, these are all the floors we've been to. And in each of those floors, there was a hidden green number that you had to find. So basically, you just have to find the green numbers for each floor. So, like, go to this floor and then find the green number, this floor, find the green number, you know, yada yada. So I'm going to take a picture of this so I don't forget the floor numbers. Alright, so like this. Yeah. Alright, so the first one is 162501224. That. Okay. Yeah, so this one was up in this door frame right here. So 84. Oh, crap. 84. I'm gonna use notes. My note app instead, actually. This stupid notepad apps so far sucks. Here you go, yeah. Alright. Bro. Alright, so the first number. Okay, wait. Yeah. First number is 84. Alright. Next floor was 648. Okay, so this one was really hidden actually. It's right here. Green number on green grass. It says 201 though. So 201. Wait, I should do this. 201. Yep. Okay. Next floor 358952. Which is this annoying one. Oh yeah, it was like on a crystal. Or like really hidden. On a crystal though. Might have forgot where there's. Find it real quick. This one was the last one I found, so might be the hardest one in my opinion, because I could not find it. Oh yeah, wait. It was no wait. It was on a sign. Yeah. I think. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it was actually on a sign. You just have to look down though. It's really small. On this sign here, it says 7. So that's the next part. 7. Okay. Next floor, 4827. Okay. So this one was like on the image. Pretty sure. Yeah, this one. 15. Okay. Next one. 0. 0 is just under the sign, yeah? It says 9. Alright, and the next one was 1913, if I remember correctly. This one was on the couch. This one was also pretty hidden. Can't remember what it says. It says 07. Yeah. So 07. We're near the end. Last one. This is the long one we just did. 561921. 5231. God, wait. To write this down because this is such a long code. 561921. 523. 173. Alright. Take that. This one was just so obvious. It's like right here. Alright. So this one is 12. So this is the final one, the final code. Oh, without the spaces. I'm stupid. It's supposed to go in the code box. Whoops. Alright, my bad, guys. I wasted so much time on that. I forgot. It's supposed to go in the code box, not... So you actually put these numbers into the code box, not on the door. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Cool. God, I'm so stupid. Alright, whatever. GG.